We know how slimy people can be and how people can go behind other people's backs and betray them, talk badly, and for YouTubers, it's no different. We've seen content creators expose each other on Twitter for pretty innocuous things and then get slapped back in repercussion, but today we're gonna see what happens when the greatest betrayal in YouTube history went down. The Internet Anarchist, how to steal a YouTube channel and get away with it. Let's go have a look.
January 2020. On the 1st of January 2020, Leg would create the Void YouTube channel, where he would begin posting packing clips from his Discord server. For those of you not familiar with this type of content, packing is very similar to traditional rap battles, but is done over voice calls.
Oh, okay.
Leg would find considerable.
Okay, I can actually see how that'd be like good content. If you have the constant ADHD editing of things popping up in your face with them saying ridiculous things in a Discord call. There was a time on YouTube where Discord calls were like the peak of comedy. Call Me Carson was on the top of his game, spamming out those Discord videos and people loved them. And there was another YouTube channel as well. What was it called? Blumby or something? The cat YouTube channel that would show Discord messages? Beluga, this was it. The Discord message, obviously it's still going now, but it was so big back then. So I can definitely see why this would blow up, especially in 2020, because pandemic happens, bam, everybody's inside, everybody's on Discord, it's getting a ton of views. Makes sense.
Success with the channel after growing to 5,000 subscribers and gaining 50,000 new members in his Discord server. It was around this time that he met a fellow Discord packer.
Oh, okay, I don't understand why you'd need a Discord server with that many members. My Discord server, I don't know how many people are in it. There's not 50,000. How do you even moderate that? That's way too many. What do you even do with that? There's not even a community at that point. There's too many. It's like a city.
Named PackGod, who went by Easy L at the time. The two had become good friends since they shared a passion for content creating and rapping. It was only natural for the pair to start creating music together, with their first song being a diss track on Pokimane, which marked the beginning of...
Why? Oh my god. Why does Pokimane catch strays on everything for no reason? She retired. She just has like a business. She streams Valorant most of the time. Pokimane catches strays constantly. I do not understand it. Those be random people. Is it the clout? I don't understand why. She doesn't even do anything. Oh my gosh, ridiculous.
Journey. It was this collaboration that would jumpstart their career together after the song was retweeted by Keemstar, garnering the video a massive viewership. The duo would become partners and would go on to work together for another 2 years, growing the Void YouTube channel to an impressive 400,000 subscribers. But this success wouldn't last forever, as when time went on, friction would grow between the two, leading up to an inevitable conflict that would result in the greatest challenge that the group would ever face. On the 23rd of August 2022, PackGod would wake up to the worst news of his life. He was logged out of all of his social media accounts and the passwords were changed. He lost access to his Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, and even his Twitter account. Usually,
this goofy guy tried to pull the greatest heist of the century, not realizing that this is a social media platform and you'll get exposed for doing something as terrible as this. Frame one. Did you think he was going to get away right off into the sunset and no one would ever say anything about it? He'd just be the one person in control of this account, harvesting all the money from it, and then that would be it. That's it. It's over. GG, just make your own content from now on. Why would you try and steal a channel from someone? It is a social media platform. The entire point of the whole thing is to interact with other people and share information. You're going to get exposed immediately.
when this happens to a creator, it's the work of a hacker or data breach. But unfortunately for PackGod,
this was his
friend other than his friend and partner.
That's
Leg,
insane.
That had now taken away 3 years of his career. In a desperate attempt to salvage the situation, PackGod would attempt to contact Leg directly, but Leg was already one step ahead and had blocked PackGod on every platform, even going as far to erase all of their conversations on Discord. The only thing left was a single DM informing him that he would receive his cut of YouTube's revenue on the 1st of the following month.
Oh yeah, no, he's not getting that. There's absolutely no shot. He sent that message at 3 a.m. as well. There's no shot he's getting that money. Absolutely not. If you go out of your way to block someone on every single platform, hack all of their accounts, take everything from them and try to block them out completely, and then be like, oh, you're gonna get your cut, just wait. Nope, no shot. He's never getting it. That's just a way to keep the other person quiet for a substantial period of time where he can sort out how he's gonna justify stealing the YouTube account from him. That's what it was.
this point, PatGod was desperate for answers, and would receive them in the form of a stream that was announced on their Discord made by Leg.
At everyone. For those that are wondering why the channel is now called Just Leg, I will be addressing it on stream later tonight. Me and PatGod are going separate ways, and I wish him the best of luck.
Naturally,
No, you don't. That's not true at all. You blocked him on every single platform, and you can't just go around and say, oh no, it was just a difference of opinion,
the
actually.
community was outraged, and Leg would receive severe backlash from his community, forcing him to delete all text and voice channels in his Discord server just to force people to be quiet, whilst behind the scenes, they would try to cover up the situation, leading to this very poorly thought out announcement.
At everyone. It's crazy to believe that people think I randomly woke up one day and decided to snake my friend and take the
Oh no, he was planning this for a very long time. He didn't randomly wake up one day and this happened. This is a mistake that a lot of people make with betrayal situations like this. It's not that you just immediately randomly had a difference of opinion or you just had an inkling that this might be a good idea. No, you planned this out for a long period of time and then you execute it. It's like predetermined. It is murder of a friendship in a way. Also, he's always posting this kind of stuff at 2 a.m. Maybe he should just like stop doing things at 2 a.m. It seems to be making bad decisions constantly. Nothing good ever happens after 1 a.m. I have lived by this my entire life. There is not a single good thing that happens after 1 a.m. And I seem to be doing pretty successful with that kind of ideology so far, so.
channel. That is so far from the truth. I'll be explaining the situation tonight on stream. All the questions you have will be answered.
But there are two
And
sides
something
to every
note about
story,
this
right?
announcement is that there are 318 tick emoji reacts, but the reason for that is because they actually banned reactions on the server, meaning people were either forced to react with a tick or react with nothing. Following this, PatGod would post a YouTube video on the 25th of August on his newly created channel where he would vent his frustrations and go over to the stream where Leg gave his reasons for cutting PatGod off and taking the channel for himself. However, the heat from their audience would cause Leg to private the stream and unlist most of their old videos in order to hide his mistakes.
Oh no, you're telling me that the audience didn't like that I just yoinked the channel? Oh my god, that's crazy! And that we didn't give PatGod the opportunity to come out and talk about it? Because if it really was an amicable split where you just go in your separate ways, well then they would be able to come out. PatGod would be able to come out and say that. But oh no, he's been banned and blocked on every single possible social media, so he can't say anything. We think people are smarter than this. You may think that the average person's really dumb, and the average person is really dumb. They're goofy as anything. But they are smart enough to detect when something is not quite right like this.
Luckily for PatGod, one of his fans was recording the live stream.
I have no other choice because he privated the stream and deleted all the other copies. It's the only thing I have, so I'm sorry. Let's get right into it. So now he starts off the stream by saying,
and as I started working with PatGod, I started seeing his like true character, like who he is for a person, right?
Okay, so he's saying he's a bad person, right?
I'm not
Okay,
gonna say
sure.
that, but
that he was working with
Oh wait, was that the stream? He was trying to come out and say that PatGod was a bad person.
me on different.
During the live stream, Leg made several broad accusations about PatGod's character, calling him narcissistic, selfish, and manipulative, but he wouldn't provide any real evidence to back up said claims. The points that he did mention include PatGod posting and streaming on the channel, lowering the mic of a packer that was too loud during a packing tournament, asking an editor to call him out for a 3-month late payment, and not adding him to a talent show that was held by Sneeko and Gideon. PatGod would debunk these claims by providing evidence
That is the most innocuous stuff of all time. Are you kidding me? Lowering the volume of someone in a rapping tournament because he was too loud. That's some real narcissism, man. We throwing some rocks in glass houses again?
that Leg had indeed refused to pay the editor, and was either absent or unresponsive when PatGod was trying to grow their channel.
True. For every diss track we made, I actually did have to spend hours researching the targets we made and researching and finding beats to make. And you know why I had to do that, Leg? Because whenever I asked you to help me, you were unresponsive and was too busy doing whatever the hell you were doing in your life.
To truly get an understanding of what's going on.
Okay, so he's saying that he did all the work for the channel. He would do all the research, he would do all the back end for the channel, and that Leg, the person that stole this YouTube channel, didn't actually do anything at all.
There are 3 main threads that we need to follow: the Gideon talent show, the unpaid editor Somba, and the unbalanced effort put into the channel by Leg.
Bro, you gotta pay your editors. YouTube is a hard carried by their editors. I think I'm hard carried on my main channel by my editors. There's not really much editing going on in these videos, but on the main channel, I'm carried. I'm just gonna say it. Like, they're the soul. I've heard someone say, if the owner of the channel is the body, then the editor is the brain. And I actually believe that. They do such good work. You gotta pay your editors.
In his stream were completely unrelated to the current situation, happened months ago, or attempts to slander PatGod in the eyes of his fans despite—
Damn, see the chat? They are popping off right now. Imagine trying to do a stream and the entire chat is against you. Oh my god. And it looks like the channel stopped doing well as well. Like Leg versus Discord moderator, 5k views. I guess it only got uploaded 3 hours ago.
Leg stating otherwise.
If I don't want to talk shit about him, I'm just trying to like explain my perspective.
He then says word for word, "Now let's get into what happened recently, because I don't want to get into specific events. I don't want to slander PatGod's name."
At the end of
He doesn't want to slander PatGod's name, but he called him
the
narcissistic.
stream, Leg states that PatGod can try to contact him off stream, since he doesn't want him to, quote, make a publicity stunt, unquote. However, PatGod would go to provide evidence that clearly shows Leg leaving a Discord call after finding out it was PatGod on the other end.
Okay,
Acts
I
like
mean,
a real
he's probably,
man.
he's
Let's
not gonna
see
stand a
what
call.
Leg's response is, you know what I mean? He doesn't think I should have a platform to defend myself. He thinks that we should talk about this privately, right? So let's see, when I actually finally got him in private to talk to him, what he actually does. Let's roll the clip.
What is, like, what's your, do you have a hook, or like, what am I doing, a verse, the hook, like, what am I doing?
Leg.
Uh-huh.
This is PatGod. I was wondering if you wanted to talk in private like you said you did, since now we're in private.
Oh my god, he got him.
Still want to talk in private?
Dude, he got him. Oh, he left the call! Dude, he got him dead to rights there. And he just scarpered. He ran away like a Looney Tunes character. He had the legs going around in 360 degrees. Look at this Discord conversation. Hey, are you a girl? No, it's an aesthetic. I also added 300 to my Cash App whenever you're ready. Oh, he was saying that we were going to make some kind of like song together. He baited the person. He baited Leg into a call saying they were going to make some kind of song together. And as soon as he entered the call, he was like, okay, what we're going to do on this verse says, actually, I'm PatGod. And he scarpers. He runs away with his tail between his legs.
What would follow was a series of back and
That's
forth
pretty damning.
exposed videos between the two, with both PatGod and Leg sharing their sides to the story. The first video would be titled The Truth About PatGod, in which Leg tries to justify his actions by stating that he and PatGod didn't share a 50-50 ownership of the—
Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Like, my ADHD mind is just looking at the CSGO surfing, and it reminds me of Leafy videos. Oh my god. Minecraft running around, Subway surfers, Family Guy clips, anything to keep your attention, baby. We gotta get the CSGO surfer. I never understood why this gameplay was used on those videos, but I never looked away. I paid attention to the whole thing.
the channel, since he created the channel first.
First of all, a lot of PatGod fans are going around, and PatGod has even said this himself, that I stole his channel, which is so far from the truth. My friends and I created the Void Discord server, and I made the Void YouTube channel to go along with that Discord server. Later down the line, like I'd stated, I met PatGod and then used that Void YouTube channel to make diss tracks with him. I also
saying
mentioned
he
that
made it
after we
first. It's
started
his
making diss
YouTube
tracks,
channel.
I created that Void Junior channel to continue posting Discord content and grow that on the side as we're making diss tracks, which we later turned the Void Junior channel into Leg and PatGod. And again, to reiterate that one more time.
Okay, so he's trying to say that he didn't steal the original channel because there was another channel that was made that was for them too, like a duo channel. The original channel was made by him. That's his argument. Okay.
I was the creator of both channels. I hope that's clear. Now, obviously, these channels were not the same size they are today.
It would also
Now, if you make a duo channel, just because you necessarily signed up, used the sign up information and created it, doesn't mean that it's not 100% your channel. If you take Colin and Samir, for example, another really big YouTube channel that's a duo, if Colin creates the channel, that doesn't mean that it's not also 50% Samir's if it's a duo channel. If they're going into this with two people, then it's still a duo channel. But if he makes it super beforehand, it's his YouTube channel, and then he's adding PatGod into it. There's an argument to be made that it's still half PatGod's channel because he brought him on as like the second half. But also you could say, well, I made it, it's still my channel. But it depends how long after PatGod got added to it. If it was immediate, like you're like, oh, I'm gonna make a channel, we're both gonna upload on it, we're both gonna always work together on the videos, it's kind of like 50% his. If it's your channel that you make, you start uploading on, and then you just invite him on to make like appearances, then you could say it's your channel.
admit to not paying his editors on time, even trying to justify it with the excuse that he, quote, isn't good at answering DMs, unquote. He would continue to bring up unrelated events in order to try and back up his decision to betray his greatest friend. Events such as prior arguments between PatGod and other Discord members, and the Gideon talent show that he claims PatGod cheated on.
I just got scammed.
He cheated on a Gideon talent show.
This is him in his own stream. So we didn't rename this or anything. He changed the title to I Just Got Scammed. This is still about the Gideon situation.
That
because
technically-
they talk about it right after.
It was real.
Dude, I just got
How does
scammed.
Gideon always get
I just
involved
got
in
scammed by
these?
Gideon.
You notice how he jumps straight into calling Gideon a scammer? Oh no, Pat God didn't get.
Gideon.
You notice
If you were in that stream tonight, you know I just got happened to me. Some BS. I just got scammed by Gideon so hard, and everyone here can vouch.
how he jumps straight into calling Gideon a scammer? Oh no, Pat God.
Leg talking about Pat God. So Leg is saying that Pat God jumped to some conclusions, called Gideon a scammer. Okay.
I guess it's time to start falsely accusing people of scamming and making slanderous allegations.
Looking at this critically,
All right.
none of the points that Leg made really relate to why he cut Pat God off from his livelihood. And
He said he got scammed by Gideon. So I locked him out of the YouTube channel and blocked him on every social media because I hate it when people lie about getting scammed so
attempted to
much.
keep all the clout and
That's my
fame
moral
for
compass.
himself. Just because you find a business partner unpleasant to work with doesn't give you the right to steal from them. Leg's viewers would also come to this conclusion and call him out on his actions. This would prompt PatGod to provide further evidence of Leg's lies, such as him taking clips out of context in order to slander PatGod's name, all hoping for the result to cover up his own dirty actions. PatGod would also try to clear his name considering the cheating allegations made against him. The next 3 videos made mostly went over the past events brought up by
Dude, there's
Leg,
so much
but
drama.
do not have a significant bearing on the current.
The sad part about this is this whole situation just turns the entire channel into just a drama. It's just a drama channel where they're both like taking shots at each other and there's actually no genuine content being made here.
Drama. However, it would come clear to everyone watching that Leg simply viewed PatGod as a threat to his success and used that mindset to justify stealing from him. This
Man, he's
is
supposed to be your friend. I mean, even if you don't like working with someone, you can kind of, if you're that person's friend, you can come together and you can work something out. But that's just a
Charlie,
sad ending.
also known as Penguin Zero or
Moist Criminal.
He's built an image for himself being a level-headed thinker and voice for the internet community. In one of his live streams, a fan would ask him to look into the situation, and Charlie came to this conclusion.
Pat God's the creator who was friends with Leg, and they had that huge falling out. He like lost his or got kicked off his channels and shit. I didn't really get the story. It just seemed like 2 friends stopped being friends. I tried watching Leg's like 40-minute video on it, but it was just so much rambling I couldn't stay interested in it. So I don't really know the situation, but it just seemed...
That is also a problem with a lot of like exposing someone videos. It's just like someone will go into it very emotional without a clear plan of what they want to do, and it just ends up a complete ramble with no actual substance being said, and it's hard to take someone seriously after that. It's really bad when people go on stream to explain a controversy. If you don't have a clear plan, then it doesn't work. And also, if you're not good at stating your opinions very clearly without confusion, then going on a stream to do that is a terrible idea. You probably just want to make a video like Quite did in the situation where Quite was in a massive controversy. They went dark for a couple of weeks to make like a big hour-and-a-half long video where they specifically went through every single thing and debunked it and also showed receipts. If you go on a live stream, you can't really do that because you're very emotional and it's very hard to make a clear argument.
like 2 people stopped being friends and it didn't go over super well.
Moist Critical wouldn't be the only large YouTuber to give their opinion on the situation. On the 26th of September, KSI would become aware of the drama and react to a diss
KSI?
track that PatGod made about Leg. Like Moist
What?
Critical, KSI would come to the same conclusion.
No, they made diss tracks? Oh, that's funny. I thought diss tracks were all jokes. I didn't think anyone has made a legitimate diss track. I thought it was all like ironic humor and no one was actually genuine about. There's no someone made a real diss track. That's funny to me.
PatGod had been betrayed by his former best friend and that his channel had been stolen from him. That one reaction from KSI would dramatically boost PatGod's viewership and sub count, with the diss track gaining 2 million views, making it his most viewed video at the time. However, this development wouldn't sit well with Leg, as he reaches out to KSI to try and sway his opinion, but this of course would backfire horribly. Left corner.
Ooh, Leg came out. He's like, no, KSI, help me, help me, help me. KSI's like, kind of looks like you both did something wrong.
With no other options, Leg would release the video titled KSI Ruined My YouTube Career, where he
Brother, listen, if you have to blame everyone around you as the reason why you're failing, maybe look inward. Maybe be a little bit self-aware. Maybe look in a mirror for once and saying, is it truly everyone around me that is causing these issues? Or did I do it? Was it me? Was there something I did in this situation whenever I do something that flops or fails, I always think, well, what did I do in this situation to make it better? Because just blaming something external doesn't help anything. It won't help you become a better person, and it won't help you sort the situation that you're in. Maybe it was
He
you.
would spend the first few minutes of the video decrypting KSI promoting patterrz video. He then goes on to spend the remainder of the video bringing up unrelated events and allegations.
To be fair though, using KSI in a video like that is a very big clout opportunity. If you put KSI exposed me or KSI did that, people are gonna watch that video. People love, dude, KSI has one of the biggest audiences in the YouTube sphere. That is an insane clout opportunity. So I don't really blame him for making that kind of video, but it probably was a bit of a ramble.
That have already been addressed in the final attempt to sway the public opinion. And as with many of the other things that Leg has done throughout the entire drama, it just made the audience turn more against him. Viewers clearly don't believe or agree with what Leg said.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
why would they?
Exactly.
He abruptly ended his friend's YouTube career and tried to cover it up by calling him a bad person. You might be asking yourself how Leg and patterrz are doing. Over on patterrz's side, he's been doing extremely well now that he's working alone. With a channel size of around 1.2 million subscribers and 7 million monthly average views, patterrz—
Damn, he is doing insanely good. Oh my, he's doing way better than he ever was on that collaboration channel with Void, on the Void channel. Look at this, 11 million views. Holy, this is insane. I was not expecting anything like this. God damn, he is doing crazy good.
Patterrz's claims of being the main driving factor behind the duo's success have been confirmed. And on the other side of the equation, Leg has finally taken responsibility for both the Void and Leg channel, and it doesn't seem like he's handling it too well. Both channels would experience a decline in viewership and subscriber growth, and as of January 2023,
Is that karma?
uploads have dramatically decreased and the engagement has slowly stagnated. But there's still one question that hasn't been answered yet. Is
what's that?
Unbox therapy buying views?
Oh, what? Wait, that's another video. Wait, that's a really good segue into another video. Wow, I love that. Okay, well, it seems like karma laid out its just desserts in this situation. The person that stole the YouTube channel eventually just had it wither and die because it was obtained via untoward means. And then the person that was stolen from, they're doing amazing. They're doing absolutely fantastic now. So, big ups to them. That's absolutely fantastic. If you want me to react to a video, let me know on my Discord server.